Let's make breakfast casserole in a cast iron on open fire. Let's get it. We're going to make a breakfast casserole. This is everything you need to make it the way I make it. We've got breakfast sausage, poblano peppers, yellow onion. I've got about 7 or 8 different types of cheeses. You use what you like. This is 3 large potatoes, shredded, soaked in water. We've got 7 eggs. We've got a pound of bacon, stick of butter, and get whatever kind of seasonings you like. Put whatever you want. This is my personal seasoning we make. It'll be available in the next month or so. So let's get started. First thing we'll do, let's cut up an onion and get our poblanos on the fire. Let's get our onions in our pot. We're going to saute the onions down. After a few minutes, we're going to get our poblanos out the cold. We're going to get them cleaned up and chopped up. Put in there and saute with the onions. And let them cool off. We got our poblanos off the fire. We're just going to scrape this old skin off, just like this. Get them cleaned up, and then we'll continue on from there. Alright, so we've got all the poblanos skinned. We're just going to chop them up, just like so. Now you can pull the seeds out if you want. You don't have to. And then we're going to take this and go straight in with the onions. And we're going to saute all this together. We've got our poblanos and our yellow onion. I'm going to put a little saute on this. And we're going to add just about 2/3 a stick of butter. Let that incorporate and help saute and give it some flavor and some texture. Alright, so our onions and our poblanos are probably about 50% sauteed. We'll put a pound of bacon. And we're going to put a pound of breakfast sausage. And now we're going to cook this down all together. We're going to brown this meat really good. Get the bacon good and crispy. Oh, it's already starting to smell good. So we get this cooked down for a few minutes. So we've been cooking this for about 15 minutes. You can see everything is pretty much cooked down. about where we want it. We're going to add our shredded potatoes. And we're going to let that cook down for just a couple of minutes. Get them soft. And then we're going to come back and we're going to add our cheese and our eggs. For the meantime, we're going to add a little Cooking with Cajun seasoning. It goes a long ways. And we're going to let our potatoes cook down for a few minutes. So we're going to break our eggs in here, get them scrambled up. And then we're going to add a little bit of milk. And then we're going to go to the pot with it. Then we're going to add a little bit of cheese to the eggs. We'll add a little bit of seasoning in there. And let's go check on the pot. Oh yeah, these potatoes are about where we want them. Let's get this spread out pretty evenly. Let's take our eggs with the cheese. Take a little bit of cheese over the top. Get the lid on here. Let it cook for about 7 minutes. Alright, been on there about 5 minutes. We're going to give it a few more minutes. We're going to rotate our lid about 180 degrees, and then we're going to rotate our pot about 180 degrees, and that's just so we don't get any hot spots. And then we're going to give it about another 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. We rotated it a couple of times, checked on it. Oh yeah, she's looking right. Let's get rid of them coals. Throw that old lid back on there. Let's bring this over here so we can get a better look at it. This right here, good old breakfast casserole.